botched wire find is what it is. Your electrician couldn't find the wire, so we cut holes looking for the wire. He must have found it. Now we gotta make a California patch for this. Phil and I, we've been discussing about whether we should cut this little piece out to make it a square, or if we can cut it just like this. I think we can cut it just how it is to fit there. So that's what I'm going to attempt right now. Yeah, I'm going to go outside because it's a finished floor and tiles are in. I'm going to go outside and cut it. Square piece of board, bigger than the hole, because what we're trying to do is keep the front of the board, take away the middle and the back paper. Give me a second here.
Can you do on the floor?
What I do, yeah, sure. What I do is I just make little tiny marks across it like this with my knife. And the smaller the cuts, the easier it is to break. Okay, this is going to be lots of fun. Put down the knife and just slowly break away and peel away the gypsum.
It's just peeling the gyprock from the paper.
That's all, just breaking and slowly ripping it off.
So he's not actually ripping the paper right off.
No, we want the front, the white of the board to still be on there.
And with those little slices that you put in the drywall, now it's coming apart real easy.
Pretty good. I should have put a couple more in the sides, I think, here. It'll just make it go a little bit easier. Just like that. Yeah. Pretty tough stuff until it has a little bit of a score in the paper. We're just going to go quickly line this up with the hole that I have. Get this cleaned off. Pretty good.
What are you doing?
We're just squaring up the back with this to see what we have to get rid of and what we can keep here.
To see how much you need to take off still?
That's right.
So that it fits in the hole.
That's right.
How do you line it up? Just by looking at it with your fingers?
I line up the straight edge with the straightest side of the longest piece that I can find. And then I just take my fingernail and I just make a little bit of a mark in the edge of the gypsum that I can kind of follow. The one on the bottom didn't really turn out that well, so we'll put it in there again. There we go. That's the one on the bottom. So we'll go finish cutting this out. It's good if the thing that you're going to cut on doesn't move. So we'll go back to the floor here.
So you keep cutting it back until you finally make it fit in your hole.
Yeah, this is the thing is, you really want the drywall on the back of the paper to fit in as best you can into the hole that you're trying to fix. So that if somebody was to lean against it, kick it, punch it, whatever, it's got a little bit of backing. Let's go try that again. Voila. Pretty much
perfect.
a good fit here.
What do we do next, Jess?
Now we put mud on the painted wall, mud on the back of the back side of the gray paper, so the brown side. I just want to cut this off a little bit. It's a little bit extra paper here. Just a little bit. Just like that. Close up the knife. Don't need this anymore, Phil. Thank you. We're just going to use a 4-inch because Jess likes the 4-inch. Use your preferred knife. You just want to fill around it as best you can. Just like this. So that when the paper or the mud that you put on the back of the paper kind of has something to stick to. I find that mud sticks really good to itself. Sticks better than painted surfaces to paper. It doesn't take too much mud. I mean, you don't want to be squeezing it out and picking it off your finished floor. So
Make sure you use taping mud when you put it on.
yes,
It has glue in it, especially when you put it on a painted surface,
yeah,
so that it sticks better to the painted surface.
that's right.
So you're kind of just working the mud everywhere,
Just
eh?
working the mud throughout the areas that,
Oh, where the paper was hanging off?
yeah. I don't want to make it look too pretty right now because it's going to need at least 3 coats. A California patch is a little bit rough, but it gets the job done. And once I'm all done with it, it'll be hard and stiff and just like the rest of the wall. I'm gonna leave that.
Alright, so that's that, and then it's going to need another coat in the next video.